Alright. We're back. More sauce. Hello, Alex. So, we are here at So's. I seen you dead, bro. I seen you dead and chopped up in that vase right there, bro.
Look, a kappa.
Kappa, like the meme, like the meme, like the meme. I love memes. I love Kappa meme. Guys, golden Kappa check. Don't forget to do your golden Kappa check. The fuck? Aw, no golden Kappa, what a shame.
Your favorite cabaret girl is here.
That's just a lantern. Rika isn't that sturdy.
If I missed anything. Doesn't look like it.
What's your name? What's your blood type? Okay, I'll guess. You're B. Definitely a B.
You're being rude.
I knew it. That attitude is so B of you. Got a girlfriend? Didn't think so.
I'm married.
This guy's domestic.
His normalcy must be punished by death.
Don't those sunglasses make it hard to see? Hey, how much do you get paid?
What?
I'm talking about cash, my friend.
Probably double what you make.
Really? Iba, bring up a job search website.
On it.
Your boss is a liar, you know.
Are all
Nice.
politicians?
That's surprisingly honest.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Sauce files, sauce, 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 sauce.
How do I get him to admit it?
I will definitely do that if I remember. Peel off his nails. That's a good idea, honestly. I can see that working out. Well, I already know these guys are packing, so threaten him with your gun. Probably not gonna work. He probably would take a bribe, but I definitely am too poor to bribe a congressman. So we'll just do this.
Iba, call
Deb.
his phone again. Using Shoko's line.
Understood.
Packing guns. That's what that means, Stu.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her.
Oh,
Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect?
Yes.
My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know, but I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Owned.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Even if I did, it would be...
I don't know. Joshua, I highly doubt the stream even, like, loads on your internet after our call today.
Look, a UFO! Look, the Mothman! Look, a grandma! Look, a porno mag on the floor.
Where? I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Is it, like, good? Does it work?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Really?
Date, a minute.
Interesting.
What
I
happened?
thought the cell service there was terrible.
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone, the one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess that's why the stream is working for you. Well, that's good to hear. Oh wow, $10? Damn, that's cheap. Nice. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, maybe you should, make sure you should go return it.
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
Hi guys, hi guys. What happened to your account, Paruko? Oh, I gotta go. Oh. Did they do that just so that you could, like, investigate this without having to x-ray it first? Oh, nice. Enjoy. Very good game. Why was this moved? How? I don't think he moved that by himself. That's cap. Haha. 25 captures. Fucking owned. Alright, white cloth.
This is...
And the Iris. Iris dead. Oh, Iris dead. Oh, bad
Iris.
luck. I'm pretty sure Rhombus is like Quest
Iva,
exclusive,
what's in
I think.
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a
Oh.
call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
If not, I guess I'll play it at some point, but
What's wrong?
not until I've
I
played one.
found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
Really?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
I forgot she said that.
God damn it!
I'll need to fiddle with some, like, extra brains. Quit hating! Knock it off! Knock it off!
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Alright.
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife, possibly a kitchen knife. Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it. It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Awesome joke.
Okiura Fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else.
Nope.
Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
What do you mean? What else could it possibly be? He was in the same place as the corpse? I guess, like, I don't know, she's famous, so you probably know of her, but I don't see anything like that on here. Okay, sure.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Based? Based?
Iris's body was found in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
This. Iva, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent. As is my right, guaranteed by law.
His face is funny.
Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night. At a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research.
Strangers in an exclusive
Dora Dora is a
club.
private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say? I never
Ooh,
mentioned
bad luck.
Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
I put So into chemically induced. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Do they not always, like, chemically induce sleep?
Forget.
Or do they just sit around waiting for them to get tired every time? Like, what do you mean?
Every time.
What do you mean by that? I just assumed they were, like,
Let us
Giving them sleep gas. He should have. He better have called us all. Come on, guys. That's the reference. You guys get the reference. Come on. You get it. Yeah, it was really good. I was there like immediately watching the last episode.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal.
That is not
That's
how
what you call an
forklifts work.
accident.
Oh, look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting.
I think it did
The man
for me
somnium
as
is
well
almost as
once,
corrupt as he
maybe.
is.
I don't
I'm
remember.
impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we
Quit
need.
hating! God, if you think this game is ugly. Do you not remember ZTD?
What on earth is
Like,
she
I'm
doing
pretty sure
here?
you were there for at least some of that. And how awful that game looked. Iris is here? Gee, I wonder why. I wonder what she could be doing here.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we
Yo,
can help her.
Tota.
We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
I would say this game's visuals are pretty good,
Somnium scan.
but
Activate.
there's definitely some, like, small things that kind of bug me about it. Like, the way characters lip sync animations look is kind of ugly. I was hoping that much. I mean, it did come out like 3 years later, so. Nah, she's fucked. That ain't happening. Oh my god, there is so much to do here. Nope. It actually hasn't come out yet at all, so you're wrong. Objectively speaking, you are wrong. Quit hating. I'm right.
A warehouse door.
Unless you're talking to him, in which case. Agreed.
Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
A warehouse door. I hear laughter, but they're far away. I cannot tell who the voice belongs to.
Okay.
A forklift. Roger that. Leave it to me. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Iba! Oh my god.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Bonus stage. I get it. That's like a gaming.
A mysterious
I love gaming. I love gaming. Ah, hoo, ha, ha, hoo.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
Yeah, like Sonic. I love Sonic,
A
guys.
portal.
5 minutes left, Dante.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
I suppose if I must.
Pull the box out. Come on, Iba. I guess that looks good.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
I get it. It's like gaming. I love gaming.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Oh my god, there's so many doors.
A warehouse. A warehouse. A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Well, you'd probably get it better if you actually like watched the whole thing. It's not, we're not trying to save her, we're trying to get information about the guy who killed her. Oh, it took me over here.
Is this some kind of...
Oh, yeah, obviously. Gotta do this one.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Is this actually what you're supposed to do? Fucking dumbass puzzle solution.
Oh, moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Gaming! I love gaming! Woo! Why is the camera, like, attached to her? She is dead.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Use the shrink ray on him. That'll fix it. Nobody said anything about saving her. You are insane. What the fuck? This one's all kind of fucked up.
Warehouse door. I hear the sound of scraping metal, like a knife being sharpened.
Sounds dangerous. Be careful.
Oh, I have to go back over there now.
A warehouse delivery.
Meme. Awesome.
A warehouse.
×4? Alright, sure. Better be worth it.
Hmm? I thought I heard the voice of a woman. She sounded frightened. A warehouse. I hear a dull impact at regular intervals, like a knife plunging into meat.
Because, I don't know, funny.
A warehouse.
What else you got?
I hear the sound of dripping liquid. Occasionally, a spraying or squirting sound.
By liquid, do you mean blood?
I'm surprised Date didn't make some kind of sex joke about that, because she said squirting. Knowing this game.
Less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm kind of fucked. But it's, you know, it's okay.
A warehouse door. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Is he reading like
Whoever
an
needs to hear your superfluous narration.
a Wikipedia article or something? Oh, he actually did give her the shrink ray.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up.
Thank you for those sound effects. Right in my fucking ear.
A warehouse.
Oh, you thought you were gonna trick me with that one? Switching up the side that Listen is on? Nope.
I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
That's the one you make the weird sex joke about, Date? Fucking freak.
A crane. Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
There's a ladder! You asshole.
A crane. How about this stone?
Good job.
I hit it, but nothing happened. A crane. There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move...
What's up there?
You have 1 minute left.
A wooden box. It won't even budge.
Fuck.
A wooden box. No use. It is either stuck to the ground, or its cargo is extraordinarily heavy.
Or you're just weak.
Or your instructions are bad.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
What's all the way down there? I can't tell what that says, and I don't think I really have the time to walk all the way down and figure it out.
What is...
Looks like a premium.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, this plant's a surfboard.
It looks like I got bigger, not smaller.
A crane.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I don't understand.
A wooden...
What?
This is a mistake. This is a mistake.
Okay. I don't understand. The portal doesn't do anything. This isn't doing anything.
Time's up.
Pieces of concrete.
Sure. Might as well.
Ah!
Deb.
Ow!
Are you okay?
Don't.
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry. Date.
Damn you, So! How many secrets are you keeping?
Pieces of concrete.
Pieces of
It is
conch.
the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersize. Got it.
I already know that, asshole. That was a fucking waste of time.
You have 1 minute left.
I go back over here.
A door to the warehouse.
Okay, well that did absolutely nothing.
A warehouse. Delivery.
Except to waste my time. So what the fuck am I missing here? Because I've done, like, every interaction possible. Aside from going and knocking on every fucking door, which I don't think is going to be very helpful.
A warehouse. Delivery.
Is this a different portal from the one I just went in? God damn it.
Is this time's up?
No, time is not up. Sure, use the timing like it makes a fucking difference.
Is there something underneath it?
Yeah, I was looking at that portal and thinking it was the same one that I was going through before. Oh, not fraud.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be... Iris was in the somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
I want to beat so over the head with that thing.
I see. Apparently you need your dosage increased.
Dosage?
That does not sound very comfortable.
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Okay.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Didn't I just ask this?
In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible
Why do I have to keep clicking it?
without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible. The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
it could be so.
Indeed.
Hold up, what? What? That's crazy. He did the cover art for the vinyl and cassette tape release? Huh. That is so sick. Oh my god. That's fucking awesome. Wow, I didn't know that. Damn. Bro gets around.
on acting dumb all night. How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It
Bruh.
is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No, he still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like
Why does his face look like that?
They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real.
Didn't
Saving
really
her insomnia
tell
won't
us much
save
of
her
anything either. So
I'm sorry.
yeah, pretty useless waste of time.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one in Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean there's no body?
Yeah, we looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Where is he going?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
What?
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Oh, I don't get to talk to myself this time. What a shame.
If only I could control you with a remote. Make you do this, make you do that.
I do not like the way she said that.
If only money rained down from the sky.
Thanks, Mario.
I've been wondering, which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
The soccer ball, obviously.
I would hope so. What?
You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom. Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom.
You are strange.
If you know what I mean.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
Hey, Date, who's cuter? The Matryoshka or Iba?
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a Matryoshka.
Don't.
I thought I told you to stop with the wolf.
And I told you not to flatter yourself.
Okay. Strange.
I can't believe it's not a raccoon.
What?
There's something about a man who likes his coffee black. Black coffee puts hair on your chest.
Does it now?
And somewhere lower.
I understand. You are referring to Date's leg hair. It is quite prominent.
Uh-huh. I don't think any of those things are true.
Where should I put old Jack here?
I thought his name was Phil.
Phil?
Happy birthday. That song used to be copyrighted, you know? But now it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content. Don't you love it?
Awesome.
So the darts board has all these holes and the tip of the dart goes in, right?
God.
Kind of sexual.
God.
I do not understand. What is sexual about it?
You don't want to know.
Under no circumstances are you allowed to look under this rug. Do you understand?
What have you got under there?
Did you ever used to play with these rulers like a gun when you were in elementary school?
I don't know. I don't have any memories from back then, remember?
Oh, mess.
We should go skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
I feel like they had like another
Of course it is. We're in the middle of
line
an investigation.
for that with the
What?
ruler.
You don't
But
want
then
to
they
go
were like,
night
oh,
skiing
right.
on my bunny hills.
He has
I will not allow such scandalous behavior.
no memory
I was just
from
kidding.
before
What are you, jealous?
6 years ago, so that wouldn't work. That wouldn't make sense.
Grandpa. Answer me, Grandpa. Consider it a good luck charm, so you don't drown when you sink.
Uh-huh.
I sleep with a different one every night. They're so fluffy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I love jokes. I love memes. I love funnies. I gotta thoroughly check every single one. Every single
absurd.
time.
Not possible.
Don't hate.
Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris? Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscate building. Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju. There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Well, he still hasn't died yet in this one.
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved
This
in
is like the 5th time I've heard this
In short,
spiel.
Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not possible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss. Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
That does not make any sense.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's somnium.
Nope.
Dreams
You got
are
it
constructed
backwards.
from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
So was not an Iris's somnium. Other way around.
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Hitomi's my favorite, so we'll talk to her first.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but... I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Ikume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then... He kissed me. I was shocked, but... when I stared into his eyes... Then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
What?
Took him to a mob doctor?
You know an underground clinic?
I only met him once.
Okay. From Renju, of course. Makes sense.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Okay. Well, we already know that this guy was numbered 89.
Around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you. But we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the 3 of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Date, a riddle.
Oh god.
A man-eating alligator lives in a river. There are no bridges or boats. How do you cross?
Well, let's see. You jump across?
Wrong. The solution is simple. You just swim across.
What about the man-eating alligator?
He's at a convention out of town. He isn't in the river.
Convention for man-eating alligators, I guess. So true. What? You're insane. What's going on over there? Is the camera clipping through the shelf? What? What is happening? Are you seeing this? Yeah, it looks like the camera is clipping into the model of the shelf. Why? Like, this can't be a hard thing to make sure that never happens. Like, you know, look to the boundaries of every scene and make sure that doesn't happen. How did that happen? I've never seen that happen anywhere else. Weird. Alright, anyway. Hey, hold up. Dining table. Oh, thank God. I almost forgot the dining table. If I didn't click on it, I would have not have known that it was a dining table.
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
You asked me that yesterday. Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
How did, like, every single Uchikoshi game, there's, like, some voice line that doesn't match the subtitle. At least one.
I've put Iris through so
How does that make it
much.
through playtesting? Like, it's so
19 and single
obvious.
when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me. They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time. "6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
I am so aggro right now.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
You were just making
You
things
should have
up.
come earlier.
Well,
God.
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia. Look!
Uh-huh.
Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
What even is that?
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
Ow.
That's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
It's Shinsen Chatran.
Who's that?
Like it? It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
I don't think it's called that. I think you're lying to me, lady.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop. I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
God.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
That's okay. Thanks. Thanks, game.
traffic accident. I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no. Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you. Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge. Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
I mean, can you not take like an hour to just like, I don't know, take her to get some lunch or something? If she's going to give you valuable information for the investigation, I feel like that's probably worth it at that point. Or like, just play Minecraft with her for a little bit. Like, come on.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another.
Maybe he
bizarre
shifted,
explanation.
right? Is that gonna be the twist? He's like a shifter, and it's all like connected to
I've
the
seen
Zero
on
Escape
TV.
Ever met
universe
him?
or something?
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all. So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Sure.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. but the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Thanks.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
You're not gonna have Iba describe the cardboard box to me this time?
That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here? There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here. Hi, I'm Jemima.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Uh-huh.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Hey, I'm over here.
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
What the fuck?
This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
That is weird. Hearing Iba say swear moments. I mean, swear words. Or I read your comment while I was talking and completely fucked up talking.
Devil?
Dev Ale.
I don't get it.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate.
Talent
Even
scandal?
before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Yeah.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang?
You're telling
I
us
was hooked
to
up to one of their
the
phone
cop?
fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water. And they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So Why am I telling you all this?
You mad drunk, bro.
Are you going to arrest me?
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Jesus.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
So Sajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
reminds me of Egyptian mythology. Hathor, the mother of Ra. The mirror was one of her sacred symbols.
Wasn't she a cow or something?
Uh-huh.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Wouldn't it be the steering wheel? It's like a little bit closer to your head in the dashboard.
This box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
Date, can I move the shifter around?
No, don't. Resist the urge.
Thanks.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
I don't think I would want a person as my eye. Like, at all. I'm good with my own regular eyes.
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
I get it. I get the reference.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan. Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Iva, look! A merman!
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a mermaid. Wait, a merman?
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
Is that Roger Craig Smith? I'm gonna like very carefully watch the credits next time. Keep that in mind.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either. I mean, what?
Uh-huh.
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant. I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
Oh, that's a shame. But it sounded like him.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Maybe he's an even bigger ASET fan than the gang leader.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me.
Yeah, very busy.
Actually, I do have one
feeding
more
your
thing to
fish.
tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us, understand?
Who does this guy think he is?
Date,
A
your
congressman.
blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood. Let's get started.
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sajima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah. I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore. I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Peter, you gonna do anything at all?
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take
That's
me
not.
to the exit. Now.
Fire's gonna be pissed.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
So I've got time to, like,
Wait,
you know.
did you let number 89 escape on purpose? So that you could catch the bigger fish?
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
I was kidding.
Yeah, so I can read all this wonderful dialogue.
Spiking is an important part of volleyball. Spiking. Spike Chun?
What is that?
I got the reference.
That's nostalgic. When I was a kid, I used to put a broom between my legs and pretend to be a witch.
Date, pewter. Once we're done here, let's pop that bottle.
Not a bad idea.
But when the boss gets drunk, she has the tendency to crush balls.
In that case, perhaps we should never solve this case.
Good idea, Iva. Wait, really? They made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I did not know that.
So now you're ogling me too?
Okay, I'll stop.
At least he's honest about it. Huh. Interesting.
I really like chairs. They look delicious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Peter, you are very silly.
But no keyhole for it. Same as you, Date.
What do you mean by that?
Is he implying that Date has a big dick? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Or why would he know that?
If you had the power to stop time, what would you do?
Do you even have to ask?
Your heart rate is increasing rapidly.
A shogi player gave that to me. I think his
Really?
name was Hanyu?
Shogi player gave you that shogi piece?
Hanyu?
Yep, that's him. I want to knock you over the head with that snowboard right about now.
Then allow me to say this. I will slalom away from that attack.
It doesn't even make sense.
Date, look! A UFO?
That's a symbol.
Boss, I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder. You use the pedals to grind the beans.
Why the hell did you do that? They were kind and had a big smile. Such a shame.
Uh-huh.
Reminds me of your ex, Dante.
It shouldn't.
He has an ex?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now. Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later. How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Don't you have something to say?
I know an apology isn't gonna fix it, but I know I'm responsible for this. I'll get him.
Well then, good luck.
Yeah, that was way more badass.
Dante, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
I wonder who it could be.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju.
What? Huh?
Renju?
Why?
I thought it was gonna be So, you know, the person he called. Okay.
Dante, Moma is calling.
Moba? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Dante. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
What?
So where are we going?
Nonsense. I got some things to do.
A slipper, usually made of leather.
That's a loafer. Dante, look! It's a Parastatoda Tepidariorum! Hooray! Go, little Parastatoda Tepidariorum!
I think they just wanted the voice actor to have to say, like, really stupid shit.
Special. Catch a skyfish. Next time these magazines get replaced, I'm taking that one. Date, I've been thinking.
About what?
I have my greeting ready. You were asking me to say hello to the table earlier?
Do you have nothing to say?
Fucking stupid ass joke. That's every joke in this game. Is just fucking stupid. Nonsense.
Oh, that's Quinten Rapcone.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Where's the lady? Alright, where are we going?
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it, though.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that. Well, okay, it's kinda weird, but whatever. Let's go to the insect show!
Sure. Or Iris.
So, where are the Aziptolapraticolas?
Tessa!
Oh, is this guy the Aziptolapraticola?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now! Wait a minute. This is a gangster den.
Took you long enough.
Dante, you tricked me!
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Tessa, if you're tired, you can sit on my desk.
On your desk.
Mm-hmm.
Lanterns.
Hey, Iris. What do you think of when you see two lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Not really.
No, really. Picture two lanterns pushed together, and you put the face between them.
This is like
Something that reminds you of?
freakish
What?
behavior.
Boobs?
Damn it, Moma. You're not supposed to say it.
Just absolute freak behavior. Man's gonna like complain and complain and complain about having to go on a date with an 18-year-old girl.
It's a fake?
And then make creepy, weird sex jokes in front of her.
What you did to
It
that
makes
tiger is
no sense.
awful.
Oh, that's fake.
POP, can you at least, like, tell me if it's any, like, less obnoxious with, like, all the fucking that in the sequel?
Date, look! A UFO!
That's an ashtray.
As nonsensical as they are, I'd rather just take jokes like that. No? Oh, worse! That is genuinely, like, the worst thing about this game. It's so awkward.
Hey,
Tessa!
It's not even
let's have a
funny.
party!
It's just creepy and weird. Like, if the jokes were at least funny, you know, that would be one thing, but they're not. They're just weird.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Like meth. Yeah! Woo! Woohoo! Reference to meth.
We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Their throats.
No! Not like that!
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24!
Nope.
Muma is lying. He is at least 48.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Yes.
MoMA may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it sure
But
is.
sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Uh-huh.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah! Of course I have! Yeah, right! Parallel worlds and all that shit! Yeah!
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings. They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point. You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here. Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure. Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
That one was pretty funny.
Shake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Thanks for clarifying.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
Alright, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
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 Wait!
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
You'll be safe with him.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that! I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Didn't she already agree to tell about that? For whatever.
Date, don't ignore me!
A clean gang?
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm. I don't... Sure. Not gonna really get much food there. It's not like an actual business. Diner business. Also, we're chasing a serial killer, so maybe the food should wait.
Tessa, why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Okay, I guess they just make food. Anyway, just for the hell of it, I guess.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
You know what? I don't want to know.
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Who?
The bucket has moved. It was over here, and now it's over here.
Date, a Martian.
That's just a stool.
That doesn't even make sense.
Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
This is awesome!
Why?
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
Hey, Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not. Meow.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
Meow? Like the meme, like the Sonic movie meme. That's so awesome.
Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Tessa, not in the store, please. Hey, what has two hands on its face?
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the only place where the gears have stopped turning.
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Owned! Fucking pwned.
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Lying.
He means sleeping.
Always
Date,
lying about something.
Why are you with Tessa?
We are
Not shovel forage.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date. You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh god, here we go.
If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
What is he doing?
Her heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot! Shoot!
Round.
Yay! I won!
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
So, I get my prize.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money. Instead,
Yeah?
can you pet my head?
What?
And say Iris is a cutie cutie? The cutest person in the whole
Oh
wide
my
world?
god.
Angel?
Fine. Iris is a cutie cutie.
No. Put your heart into it.
Iris is a cutie cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I hate this.
We just
I
played
hate
rock,
it.
paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
Okay.
I do
Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
have that functionality.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls?
100 million balls?
Do you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
100
Suburban
million
legends
balls?
like the spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
100 million balls? Balls! I want to hear about the balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet...
Where are the balls? I don't understand.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly. The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Oh.
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
This one I've never heard of.
Dante, look at this picture.
You just keep this on you at all times.
There's a famous
You
experiment.
just got
regarding
this.
this
You just
picture.
have this.
You should
I've heard.
go
I've
around
seen
the world
this
and
in like
ask
a
the
Tom
question.
Scott video or
Which one is
something. I've seen
Booba
like a
and which one is
thumbnail
Kiki?
about it.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird?
Booba.
In other words,
Funny.
everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Well, it doesn't really explain
Like
it.
worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
What does this have to do
That's
with
what Jung
parallel
said about it.
worlds?
Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too.
I did not know that.
Connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that. Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Pikachu.
Oh.
I know that one. I know
Lines
that
from
reference. I
movies,
know that
logos,
reference.
historical events,
I know
and
that
little things.
reference.
The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess. Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing
B.
piano in her room.
This is like
Her
the
little
part in
sister's
999
watching
where
TV
they're
in the
like
same room.
about
He asks
to
her
freeze to
turn the
death in
TV
a
volume
freezer,
down so
and
she can hear her
instead
piano
of like
playing, you
doing
know?
something important
So B
about
goes
it,
back to
they just start
practicing, playing
rambling about
again.
like
But his
completely
sister
unrelated
doesn't turn the volume
nonsense
down.
for like 20
She's
straight
not
minutes.
listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, huh, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, What are you talking about? She went shopping with me. Bee is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What Bee saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
So this is just going like full Zero Escape on us now.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but... So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink.
This is so boring.
Those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose.
There is a serial killer, life in prison convict escapee on the loose.
Yeah, maybe.
Why are we talking about this?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Of course.
Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find
Of
that stuff
course.
fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Please, no. No more.
Now, where's that omelet?
Jesus.
Done.
Bon appetit!
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
What?
Ah, thanks for the food.
What the fuck was that?
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Jesus. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. This game.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs. Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call a somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background? So my
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
What the hell?
The box made me think of like a giant robot.
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies.
Again, what?
What? Stop doing that. Why does this keeps doing that? Like resets the camera.
Caramel over there looks so good.
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started... Never mind.
Trolled. Honestly, mate, you're so trolled.
Hi, I'm Jemimon.
What?
You too.
Why? What does that even mean? This game's making me feel like I'm going insane. Insane!
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking about? To everyone in this game is always talking about some fucking nonsense. That's just the entire game. I guess it's my own fault. I'm the one going out of my way to see all the optional dialogue and interact with everything. But like every time I do, I feel like I'm going insane. Like,
technology related to really small things, like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
You know what, PLP, maybe you got a point. Maybe everyone in this game is just like extremely ADHD, always like going on about
the blood-brain
nonsense.
barrier, right?
Yeah,
Inside
you got
the
a
skull,
point.
there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
That was
okay. You have the basics
weird.
down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
What?
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You're telling this to the guy who already knows
Only has
that.
one steering
She
wheel.
can't hear you.
If there were two,
Bye-bye.
there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. like a house with no one inside. We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
She can't hear you. Iba. What? Why are you?
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're...
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Remember when we were like chasing a crazy murderer guy?
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here? Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
This girl. Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nita Imori, boiled newt.
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Yeah.
Sunfish Pocket Riddle Time! There was a kid playing hide and seek who hid in a barrel. But he was found right away. Why?
Well...
There was obviously a hole in the barrel.
Oh, I see. I got it. Because there was a hole in the barrel.
Correct! Wow, that was amazing! Date, you're a genius!
Well, I'm nothing special.
Damn you.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
I thought it was a donut. What? The name on it actually changed. Who's gonna ask this time? No one? No one's gonna ask which one his type is? I get it. It's like Gordon Ramsay when he goes like at the people who can't cook. Awesome. Oh, I've missed the anchor before.
I would throw you overboard and leave you to drown.
You would die well before that.
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me. Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes, we were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone. Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down. Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
So do they just give her the shiny blue trident just to be nice, or is she a big spender?
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
She's lying?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is. She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too.
You
We go to
worked
haunted
here?
places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
What? Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, blow those boys!
Don't say that.
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
What do you
This is the
mean?
date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it?
No, you didn't.
This
You didn't
date
say
isn't
that.
over yet.
Oh my god, this woman.
Mr. Okura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff.
Gaming?
Before we knew it, she
I
went
love
viral.
gaming.
Right, I heard about that.
I love gaming.
That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You wanna race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Oh god.
Right here? Oh, I wanna see too. Me too.
I would also like to see that.
Why?
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But... Alright, I'll go set up. Wait! Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready. All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Hit it. Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind.
She cannot sing. Oh my god.
While the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. That if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
That was nonsense, first of all. Like, those lyrics were complete fucking nonsense. Second, Jesus Christ, that voice actress cannot sing. That was
And I wrote the lyrics,
terrible.
so it holds a special place in my heart.
That's
God.
right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
What? Okay, sure. We'll get this over with.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Yep. You gotta do all this nonsense.
The better it gets.
Absolute freak.
Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
My hips?
Oops, said that out loud.
You are now officially a creep.
Only now? I... Sure. We're already being a creep, might as well.
Triple-word sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus?
That's a mouthful.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's
Oh,
really friendly
no.
with everyone.
She's a big spender.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
Oh, right. I forgot she was the owner's daughter.
Something else. I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
Dumbass.
We just missed him.
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
What?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
He's her
Suki?
boss. That's a
I
pretty
don't
good
know.
reason.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
It must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later.
Yeah, you're right. You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
No special funny dialogues. Oh.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Oh. Interesting.
did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope. It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day,
Why does the
Ikume
texture
Iribiko
on her
sent one of
ear
his
look so
followers,
weird?
Tajimomori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokichiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Tajimomori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Tajimomori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really?
Probably very moldy by now.
Yes.
Would make you sick if you don't eat the old moldy
Not
fruit.
interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Okay.
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead
Well,
of me
bad
finding him,
news. He's in
I thought that
prison.
he could find me instead.
He does
you
not
became famous
have
and
internet
contacted?
access.
Yeah.
In prison.
So that
Life
is how she
sentence.
became an idol.
Sorry.
I
Sorry,
mean,
mate.
it's
Not gonna
also
happen.
been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name. Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
You're telling me.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Okay. Now do I get to ask Iris what she thinks of gay people? That would be so freaking awesome. She'd be like, I'm not too fond of them actually.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. I promise.
Alright, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
Oh, right. That was
How
a
are you
thing.
talking on your phone without earphones?
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, right. We were supposed to be looking for, you know, that guy.
If I did, I would have told you.
Uh-huh. I see.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where? Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh!
Date!
Owned. God, it's so nice for like a cutscene like that to happen, and the guy actually like pulls out his weapon and uses it instead of like fucking around.
Damn. Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but... Shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Porno magazine vending machine. Really now.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Look at that! Like a gift from heaven!
Uh-huh. Really now. In the middle of a gunfight.
Are they stupid?
Yes.
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus. Now, the burst shot. Shoot the porno mag vending machine.
The porno mag?
I I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Hey, this is...
This is crazy!
I've never seen anything like this before!
Man has never used the internet in his life.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... what?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Looks so fucking stupid.
Ready? Here I go.
Yeah.
All according to my calculations.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
Truly.
I checked your phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Alright. See you, Alex. Weird. Usually you can highlight the clothes. Well, there wasn't any flavored dialogue in this entire scene.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me.
I wanted a bodyguard. But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws, a group under the control of the Wadjet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639. I
What?
discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
What? Oh, God.
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nice. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret. Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg. But no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg, and when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long, quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long, so this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Ratio.
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
I'm losing my mind.
I managed to learn that too. They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away. If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children? It's the same thing. Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Okay. Doesn't seem like so bad, I guess. Whatever.
Nyes and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nyes benefits from that. In return, NICE helps Wadjet's ultimate goal. That's why NICE is in militaries and corporations all over the world. To help build X00.
Seems like it wouldn't be a very difficult thing for them to do in that case. So just do it. What does this little girl have to do with any of that?
Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something. Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right? That's why they created NIZET laws.
Alright, I get it.
You do?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that. But listening to your explanation, NICE doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to NICE. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery.
Okay.
NICE has the power and resources to put an end to all of that.
Uh-huh.
But they don't. They only care about themselves. And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to.
Okay, fair
Which is
enough.
why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't say it. But it's true. Believe me. NICE is dangerous. You have to understand, Date. You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by NICE in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Think.
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Iba, you use the Wadjet system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of NICE? Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
A sync, of course.
Don't we have like a serial killer to hunt down right now? I think we have more pressing matters than investigating whether or not this batshit crazy cuckoo story is true.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off.
Who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marva.
That's right.
No, it couldn't be.
Boss.
Impossible.
Or Mama, she knew.
Iba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
Dangan?
Ronpa.
No. No. I disagree with that.
Date, have you got anything weird in here?
Weird.
Yeah, and these plastic baggies.
That's flour.
Okay. I like the callback.
The gear pusher.
It's a gear shifter.
I like how Pewter's just kind of sitting there and listening to us have these nonsensical...
Soaking wet merman in the back seat.
What?
I'm just
this. While Pewter's on the phone.
You're gonna make me aggro.
You keep saying that. I have no idea what that means. he's just chilling. He's just smiling. I can't talk to Iris while I'm on the phone with Pewter. What a shame. Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Stolen?
Yes. It was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men. The culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
Iba, were you aware of this?
No, this is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
Where are you?
He's in the Black Void, clearly.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually
Close
thinking
enough.
of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I heard something about a shootout. So the cops have it sealed off. Maybe a shootout between gangs or something? The world has become a dangerous place.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
It's Pewter.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that alright?
Yes, of course!
Thought he was gonna say to play Shovel Forge with her. That would have been funny. Oh god, alright, it's almost 2 in the morning. I'm gonna stop here. And we will start up next time with Lacync. Gee, I wonder what company this is supposed to be referencing. Uh-huh. Thanks, Uchikoshi. I don't get this one. Okay. Sure. Okay. Sure. Oh. Okay. Sure is going on for a while. It's Monday now, apparently. Oh, wait. No, it's been Monday. Duh. Okay. All right. Okay. That's enough of that for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night for more. I'm very tired. Going to bed. Thanks for watching. Good night.